point. I came here to film a vlog.
Good afternoon and welcome back to our vlog. This is a Disney vlog because we haven't talked about it at all yet and we really want to discuss our holiday plans. Thank you and off we go. Cut. Hello and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, I'm Sophie and this is
Annice.
And we are going to talk about lots of Disney things today. And the reason is because we've just booked our next trip to Disney World, Florida. Yeah! So excited. So we've booked our trip, so we are reminiscing on what we did last time and looking forward to what we're doing this time. So when we went last time, we went for a long period of time, so we went for 4 weeks. But when we go this time, we are going for, is it 12 days?
12 nights, I think.
12 nights. So we are there for a short period of time, which means things are going to be a little bit tighter. So we are actually going out to Anna Maria Island, first of all, to go and nosy around and see what we really want to do for our wedding because we're getting married out there in 2025. So we are going to go to Anna Maria Island and then we are going to speak to people, see what we quite like to do, and then hopefully have more of a clearer idea in our head as to what our day is going to look like on the wedding day in 2 years. Then we're going to make our way over to Walt Disney World, and we are not doing Universal Studios this time, which is what we did last time, didn't we? But
We don't have long enough.
We don't have long enough. So when we go out there, we're going to do lots of exciting things in the parks. We've got events booked like
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party,
which is really exciting. We've seen a couple of vlogs on the previous ones and we've always said that we wanted to go and do that, didn't we?
I think it'll just make us feel really festive. And it'll be nice to experience Christmas somewhere different because I've only ever had Christmas at home. Have you ever been away? Like in the last...
Like away.
Yeah, like on holiday at Christmas.
No, never.
No, I haven't.
Always been in the UK. This could be a new turning point for us. Oopsie.
We'll never be here from now on.
Never be here from now on. But yeah, we're really excited. It does mean we don't get to spend time with family and friends this Christmas, but it's something we've got to do.
And we will spend plenty of time catching up with them when we get back.
Yeah, we'll do like an early Christmas celebration, won't we? I'm sure. And a late Christmas celebration. So we're really excited.
Last time when we were at Disney World, we kind of did all the parks multiple times, had lots of time in each park, could go back as many times as we wanted really. We had the 14-day pass, and we used it nearly every day in those 14 days, didn't we? We used it a lot. So it meant that we could spread out everything and do everything more than once. But because we're only going to be able to go there for about 8 or 9 days maximum this time, we'll have to choose carefully on what we do and when we do things, because obviously it's going to be super busy because lots of people have the same idea and want to spend their Christmas at Disney World. Why
With
not?
Goofy, Pluto, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Chip and Dale. Our favourites are Goofy and
Pluto!
there you go. So we have decided to make, which we will put on here in our next vlog probably, when we show you what we did when we booked Disney. We're putting together a really tight itinerary, which is quite good because actually I think you need to be quite organised at Disney World, 100%. You need to know what you're doing.
I guess you don't have to be organised. You could just turn up and think, right, we're going to get there and we'll see where the day takes us. But you can't do that if you want to get specific things done and you only have a certain period of time. So if you've got a really long time and you can go there every day you can go back every week or whatever, wherever you live, if it's somewhere close to you, so you can just visit all the time, then you could turn up and do whatever and see where the day takes you. Yeah. But because we're travelling from the UK and we're only there for a small period of time, we have to be clever with how we plan our days.
So one of the days we really want to go to Hollywood Studios and eat at Hollywood and Vine, which is where you get to sit down, you have a nice meal, and you get to meet all the characters, which is what we didn't do last time. It was on our list to maybe try, but we decided not to, so we did other things, other restaurants, which were great in the parks. But this time we really want to meet the characters because they dress up in all of their Christmas attire. So like Minnie will come out in like a lovely little dress and very Christmassy, very sparkly, and
they dress up
characters.
Dependent on the season, don't they? So
They do.
change their outfits through the year. So it'll be nice to see them all Christmassy.
Which is really cute.
And you get unlimited food. It's a buffet.
It is, which is good for me. I like unlimited food. So do you.
We make ourselves ill.
Really.
So if you want to book one of these restaurants, you have to book 60 days before you travel. You have to try and book 60 days before you travel. However, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to get a table, because this year, so this Christmas, we're not staying at a Disney resort. Therefore, we won't have priority access to the booking system. People who are staying at the Disney World resort hotels get priority access. So they can book, I think, 70 days before their trip, for their whole trip. Whereas we can only book 60 days before our trip and 1 day at a time.
Already in my calendar, ready to go. So on the 26th of October, I will be making my first reservation at Magic Kingdom.
So yeah, you have to be really smart with this, and we might not get these restaurants we want. However, if you check nearer the time, keep checking and updating the app and looking, sometimes they pop up because people tend to cancel them, because if you don't cancel them, then they think you get charged if you don't turn up. So people will cancel, so just keep your eye on it, check in all the time.
Always check. Always check.
They do come up. We managed to get a last minute reservation at Chef Mickey's.
We did. So the last time we went to Disney World, it was something we really, really wanted to do. However, we could not get a reservation.
It was fully booked.
It was fully booked, and we both just said, look, it is what it is, we just won't go. It's fine. And the day before we actually went, Annice had secretly booked a reservation for Chef Mickey's, and she announced it sort of like in the afternoon, and you managed to book, was it 3 spaces?
Yeah, 3 seats at the table.
3 seats. So obviously there was me, you, but we were with her family, so it was a sort of picking out of the hat kind of scenario. But your dad wanted to come, and he absolutely loved it. He absolutely, well, we loved it, didn't we?
Best friends with the characters.
Best friends with
Loved
the characters.
Mickey and Donald.
Yeah, loved it. Pushing kids out the ways just so we could get a picture.
Yeah, he was pushing the kids. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. No, excuse me.
Excuse me. Donald, come on.
Sophie, where's your camera? Come on, get your camera.
But that was an amazing experience last time. So when we got in there, I was very emotional.
Yeah, you were crying when we turned up at the hotel.
I was so emotional. Yeah, I cried. So it's at the Contemporary Resort Hotel, and that's one where the monorail goes through the hotel. It's really cool. It's a really cool concept. But yeah, so we got off there and we walked up, and there's the restaurant's there, and you can oversee the Cinderella's castle, and it was just really cute, and all the characters were there, and we got to dance with them, and I think they think we're bonkers, actually.
Yeah, but I think they quite like us because they like people that have got a big personality so they can interact with them, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, I mean, how boring would it be if every single person that went up to them was just like, hi, Goofy.
We're like, I saw you on the parade showing your dance moves, and then Goofy shows his dance move. I think there's a video of me doing that, actually, with Goofy.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's great. It's a really, really great experience. And the food is incredible, actually. And I was shocked at how good it was. I wasn't sure what to expect, if I'm brutally honest. And we walked in and we sat down. We had a great seat, actually, didn't we? We had like a window view, and it was really, really cool. And then all the characters came round, and I was really impressed, and they gave time to everybody, so that was good.
We had no children, and they spent loads of time with us.
Yeah, we had no children. We have no children. We have fur babies. But yeah, so that was really cool, and I'd highly recommend doing that if you've never done it before. Try and get a reservation though, because it's a good thing to say you've done, 100%. I don't know if we'll do it this time though. Because
we're doing Hollywood and Vine, and that's the same type of characters.
Absolutely.
So we won't need to do that probably as well this time, just purely because we're pushed for time. And once and if you book lots of them, it does add up. Like the prices are quite expensive.
Yeah, definitely.
About $60, $70
per person. It is expensive.
With tax and
plus
tip.
tax. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget in America they add tax on as well. So here in the UK it's all included. That's something to be very, very aware of. Even though on the website it might say, oh, it's $65 for this particular meal. Just be aware that you won't be paying $65. You'll be paying a little bit more. But yeah, things like that are absolutely incredible. And when we went last time, we went to Be Our Guest restaurant, which is something we really, really want to do again. And it was to celebrate your 30th birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, our friends had booked us it for my birthday, and because they know I love Beauty and the Beast. And we got there, and it was just like, it was incredible. Just the whole atmosphere. You could see like the snow falling, and the Beast comes round, and just, yeah, amazing.
Absolutely incredible.
Amazing, absolutely. And our waitress was so nice.
So nice. Ali, if you're out
Shout
there.
out to Ali.
If you go there, say, is Ali here?
She
was incredible, absolutely incredible. And she just made the night so special. So special, didn't she?
Yeah, she was lovely.
She was great. But customer service, you know, every single member of staff there were really helpful. But yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. You literally walk in and you're in Beast's castle, and you're walking around and you think it's quite a dimmed atmosphere, like the lights are low, and like Annice said, you can see all the snow, and it's really, really magical. And we'd love to go there for Christmas Day. That's what we're trying to do. So I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows?
Let's wait.
We might
and find
end
out.
up getting a turkey leg from somewhere, but even
Probably.
that is
Still
absolutely
turkey.
fine for me.
But when we went, our friends actually surprised you, all of us actually, with a Mickey Mouse cake. Incredible.
White
it was
chocolate
so
Mickey
good.
Mouse cake.
It was so good. But that night as well, it was thunder and lightning, and it was actually quite scary. I was really scared.
Massive storm.
Really, really scared.
So much that the sky like changed colour when it like the lightning struck. But the
Incredible.
castle you could see the sky behind the castle like flickering. Absolutely amazing.
It
We had
was
to
really
run
cool.
around the park with the cake. We didn't
Yeah.
eat it all.
Yeah, we had to go into a shop. It was in Winnie the Pooh's shop next to his ride, and we were like, do you have a plastic bag we can buy? And they were like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll give you a plastic bag. Why, are you okay? And we were like, we've got a cake. It's getting soggy. And they were really helpful.
And then we went and sat on There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow shining at the end of every day. So that we went and sat on that ride because we thought it'd be a little while we were on the ride, and we would get out of the rain. And plus, I've never been on it. Had you been on it?
Yeah, I've been on it
I've
before.
never been on it. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
really
great.
enjoyed it. And if I have, well, maybe I have been on it, but I don't remember it.
Well, our friend wanted to go on it. He suggested it. So we were like, yeah, okay, cool. And I'd forgotten what it was. And then when we sat down, it's the carousels. Obviously, you move around and it goes with the times.
Carousel of Progress.
Carousel of Progress. And we were just sat there, and it was absolutely wonderful because of the storm. I hit myself. Right. Because of the storm. So because of the storm, the park had completely emptied. Like, completely emptied. There were like a few people running around with their good old ponchos on. Bright poncho. Because I was trying to say bright pink, but they weren't. They were yellow.
I thought you were going to say Pongo.
I'm pretty. Running around with like these ponchos on that don't keep you dry. So I don't know why we wear them. Why do we pack them? We've got good ones actually. We bought some good ones
Ours are
last year.
alright. They've got little drawstrings to tighten the sleeves and the neck.
Yeah, they're cool. But yeah, so everyone had left, and then we were waiting to see if the fireworks were still going to happen, and there was still hope, I think, until the very end, and they didn't happen.
Yeah,
but
they try so hard, don't they, to
Yeah.
hold out and hope that the storm passes. But yeah, by the end of the night, they decided that it wasn't safe to do it. So.
not safe.
Right.
So what was your favourite drink at Magic Kingdom? Because there's so many options. It's
Well,
quite overwhelming sometimes.
But I don't feel like I can answer that properly because I've only tried a few of the drinks.
But there was one thing you
the
really
one
wanted to try,
thing
wasn't it?
I really liked, and do you know what? Pete treated me to this.
He did.
Bless him. I love Beauty and the Beast, like I said. He got me LeFou's brew.
But not just in the plastic cup that it comes in the holder as well. So you got like the full thing.
Oh,
it
was
looked cool.
amazing. It was so nice, and it's like when they were telling me what it was, I was like, "That's a bit of a weird drink. It's like marshmallow, but actually, in like passion fruit or something, or peach passion fruit marshmallow." But do you know what? Like, it was incredible. A really nice drink. I was very pleasantly surprised. I'd definitely have that again.
Nice.
Did you like it? I'm not very keen on like slushies. It was like a slushie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's apple, passion fruit and marshmallow flavours all in one. But they actually go surprisingly nicely together. Definitely try that again. It's lovely. Very nice.
Very
and
nice.
very cold and slushy, so like, because it was so hot in the summer, it was so nice to have a cold, refreshing drink like that.
It was super
needed
hot.
it.
Apparently this year was even hotter than last year, so I mean, I don't know how people walked around the parks this year.
You have to go in and out of the shops to just embrace the aircon for a little bit between like attractions.
We were in and out of Haunted Mansion's shop. In and out, constantly.
For about an hour.
For about an hour, because we just didn't know what to do with ourselves. It was really,
So
really hot that day. But yeah. What's your favourite ride in Magic Kingdom?
I like a lot of them, you know. I really, really like Space Mountain. I think it's really fun ride. We went on that a few times last time, and it's just, yeah, it's really fun. But I also really like Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, Haunted Mansions.
I really like Haunted Mansion because you get like quite a long sit down in the car.
You're on your feet all day. Like, it's not an easy holiday.
And you're so hot, and then you get into the Haunted Mansion and it's freezing.
Yeah,
and you get to sit down in a car for like 5 minutes and just take it in and cool
nice.
down, and it's just like, this is such a nice rest, take me around again.
So good.
But yeah, I
that's
really
a
like
good
that.
ride.
And Splash Mountain, but that's gone now. And Tiana's Bayou Adventure will not be there yet.
It won't be there when we go now. But it will be when we go there in 2 years with our family and friends. It's a long time, but still.
What's your favourite ride?
I love thrill rides. Okay, so I love Space Mountain. I love Thunder Mountain. I love Guardians of the Galaxy when we go to Epcot. I love those kind of rides. They're great. But when we went last year, and I didn't think I was ever going to be this bothered, but I really am bothered. And I listen to the soundtrack often in the car, full blast. When I'm in traffic lights, people stare. I really, really, really enjoy The Little Mermaid. Because you just get to sit down, you get to take in all of the lovely colours, the storyline. I just love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. It just makes me happy. And that
cry?
Yeah. I don't know why.
You cry in the car when the soundtrack comes on.
I know, but I just felt so happy on that ride.
You didn't even want to go on. Right, so
I didn't want to go on it.
I said you're going to go on Little Mermaid, and you were like, really? And I was like, come on, it's really nice.
And I'm not a fan of the film.
Even like the film?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it, obviously, because it's Disney, but it's not my favourite film. My favourite film's Mulan. But I was like, well, it's just The Little Mermaid. Like, I can't even remember watching. I don't know the last time I watched it. And then I sat down in the shell, in the clam. You sit on the clam. And it just takes you on a lovely journey of the story of The Little Mermaid. And there I was, crying. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. And if anybody out there knows why I would cry at this ride, share your story. Because I have no idea why I cry at this, but I do. And
Camera died.
Oh. So we're really excited.
I'm like Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Oh, me neck.
We were talking about Lenny from Of Mice and Men today.
Yeah, we were. Yesterday.
No, and today at school.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to kill the rabbit, George.
There's no better feeling than when you arrive and you see the sign above your head and you're like, we're here. Apart from when you see the castle, actually, that's a better feeling. But still, both are amazing feelings.
All of it's so good. So good.
Liberty Tree Tavern.
Nice. We enjoyed it. In fact, that was the day we were at Epcot first. Animal Kingdom first. We were out somewhere first. I can't remember where we were. And I decided to treat Annice to a lovely sit-down meal. We were starving. We didn't want McDonald's again. So I booked in Liberty Tree Tavern, and it's actually really, really nice. So it's a family buffet set up. So feast. So they bring out loads of like meat. There's loads of different meats. So there's like pork, there's beef brisket. I think at one point, wasn't there? I'm sure it was beef brisket.
At one point, it all came out at once.
Well, it all came out at once, but it was like pork, beef brisket, chicken,
mac and cheese.
There was mac and cheese as sides. There was like vegetables. There was potatoes in different ways, and then it was really good actually.
It was nice.
Really nice gravy. Really good gravy, like turkey. There was turkey on there. And it was kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner vibe, which we don't have here, but we have Christmas dinner and we have all that. So it was quite similar, but very different at the same time. So that was really good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Really enjoyed that, actually. I needed that day. I remember thinking, oh yeah, need that. And then, actually, the server there was really kind as well, wasn't she?
The servers were really nice.
God.
Like, the cast members were incredible.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere we went, they were always really nice and helpful. And I guess that's their job, because it's Disney. You have to be upbeat and happy all the time. But
this particular cast member, though, she was speaking to us, and it was clearly a really busy day, or they'd had a busy day. So, you know, when we see cast members really busy, we don't really want to ask too many questions. We just get on with it, don't we? But this woman was so kind, and she served us most of the way through. And then she went, "Girls, are you watching the fireworks?" And we were like, "Yeah, we're going to go watch the fireworks next." And she's like, "I got a really good tip." And then she gave us a tip on where to stand. She was like, you need to see the fireworks from different angles if you can. So she was like, if you go out of this door and you come right round the corner. So it was like behind Liberty Tree Tavern. But there was a perfect view of the castle with the trees and stuff. It was really cute. It was really, really cute. And she was just so helpful.
yeah.
So we left her a nice tip. And yeah, so with that, you got the main meal you got bread to start with, then you got a main meal, then you got a dessert, which was like a cookie cup with ice cream on top and stuff. So that was really nice. You had a little bit, didn't you? But it was like a set meal. So you pay a certain amount and then you get that set meal. So that was really cool. I'd highly recommend that one, actually. If you want just to sit down, hearty meal, do it. And they said if you wanted any more sort of vegetables and mash and stuff like that, they said they would go get it for us, which was really cool. So, but you don't need it. It's so big.
You get a lot of food.
Size huge. It was really good. I enjoyed that. That was nice.
Which brings us nicely onto the fireworks.
Yeah, the fireworks are incredible. So it was Enchantment when we were there, which I thought were really good. I love the songs, but they've changed it back to Happily Ever After, which I don't think I've seen, but I'm really excited to see it. And I think that's quite nice that we haven't seen that yet. We've tried not to watch too many vlogs on Happily Ever After, haven't we? We're just trying to like turn it off. Turn it off, I don't want to say it.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. We're going to have such a good time, but when we go, we will show you our journey, we'll take you on the rides with us, and we'll tell you like what we do on a day-to-day basis, and see if you guys can get any tips and enjoy our adventure with us.
It's not like that Fanta in Florida, though. That bright orange Fanta. Can't wait for a litre of that.
Oh. Go on, tell that story.
So in Florida, well, in America, like the drinks are full of sugar and they're like bright orange, like I can't even speak. They're really bright coloured drinks. So like your Fanta, I know this is Tango, but your Fanta is bright orange, full of sugar, like it's
like this colour. Probably even brighter than that, actually.
Yeah, like super bright. Like, so bad for you, but so good.
So in the end, Annice would have giggles, like fits of giggles, where it was so bonkers that I was like, what's wrong with her? Why is she laughing like this every day? Well, we had Fanta every day, didn't we? But she'd have a litre.
I'd have like, because it was like free refills, so I'd just fill it up all the time and just get some more. Because it's so hot, so you want to drink and like you're constantly like sweating. So the Fanta like refuels you. Obviously not the best thing to drink, probably better off having a glass of water, but you know, the Fanta, like, well nice. So I was just drinking it by the gallon, and every time I drank it, I was hyper as anything, just screaming.
So she had a limit.
Screaming
every day she had a limit.
No, you gave me a limit.
Well, because I had to. It was becoming dangerous. There was, yeah.
I nearly crashed the car because we were laughing so much.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I was screaming with laughter in the car.
Oh dear, never mind. So in our next couple of videos, we are going to show you what we did to book this next trip that we're doing at Christmas, what we're planning on booking and how we do that. And then hopefully we'll be able to save a little bit of money by looking at different ways to do things. but also show you other parts of our holiday that we did last year. So for example, Animal Kingdom,
Hollywood
Epcot,
Studios,
and maybe even a little bit of Universal Studios as well.
What about
that was
Typhoon
good.
Lagoon?
Typhoon Lagoon, yes, which we're going to try and do again this time round. Or Blizzard Beach.
So we hope you enjoyed watching our video and looking back at our time at Magic Kingdom with us. We love looking back at all our videos and just taking it all in and just pretending we're there again. So yeah, hopefully you'll like watching our other videos about Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios and Epcot.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed our video. We will see you all soon. And if you haven't done so already, like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a thing. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.